everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 20. Tonight we went from the final four to the final three, and I've got with me Tyler, Deb, and Kyle. How is everyone doing this evening?
Fabulous.
Great.
Awesome.
I'm doing okay.
Oh God, you sound like shit.
No, I'm seriously, I'm having like audio problems, so I might have to like jump in and out or like restart my computer or something. So just ignore.
We won't miss you. Oh, and we'll ignore you. That is not an issue.
Woman. Yeah. He's coming tonight. I don't know why. What's going on with his audio?
No, that was weird.
We've got Summer in the chat, Joy Con Thomas, Zachary Forrest, Lizard Gaming. Hello. Yeah, I know. He's ruining the show with his audio. I apologize. Oh God, y'all, what is this? Like, what is this? I mean, it is crazy tonight, y'all. Oh God. Hold on.
Is it a headband or is it a bandana?
It is a headband.
I love it.
It looks cute.
Yeah.
The hair did not participate today. So Allison had to, put it in its place, hidden. But thank you so much, guys. So Tyler dipped out. Really, his IBS is flaring up, and then that's what it is.
Oh, he's back.
He's blaming it on his freaking audio. There he is. Hey, Tyler.
Hi, Allison. I heard all of your kind words about me while I was gone. Thank you so much, as always.
Oh, shit. Anyway, so tonight on Big Brother 20, we lost Angela.
Look at her face. She doesn't. Yeah,
I care. Anyway, so we got to see the jury. And the final three, of course, is JC, Tyler, and JC, Kaycee. There's too many C's, and Tyler. The C's and Tyler, okay?
The C's.
The TCs are in the final three. But we got to see the jury tonight. And I just want to go on record as saying tonight that Bayleigh is every one of us.
Yes.
In that Big Brother house, in the jury house. I'm just going to say that. Hello, Winston. Thank you. What?
Tyler.
We'll call him Kaycee. Go ahead.
Rockstar is looking really pretty. I guess she's been out in the sun or whatever, but she's looking nice.
It's amazing how refreshed and tamed everyone, just because there's not the stress of being in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a week after Big Brother ends, we will all look totally different. My hair might participate in my life. You know what I'm saying?
We'll all be well rested and talking about people living on an island instead.
Right. That's right.
Yes, Survivor.
Oh, can we assume that there's going to be another Big Brother since they're telling everybody how to apply?
Oh, of course. I'm already writing down notes for my next video.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Like, they can always put out that video and then do nothing with the casting tapes if the show gets canceled. I don't think this is Bible for they got renewed just yet.
It's getting renewed. Just shush.
I think so.
Oh, I'm sure it's getting renewed, but
when do
I
we
don't
send that
count
tape
this as evidence. What?
Send it November, right?
I think it's in October, right? Or
No. Allison, when did you send that? It was November, right?
I sent my audition video in November, and I got a call in April.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So it takes time.
Yeah.
And that was a long, drawn-out process, too. It is never it's not what you think it is. It's very drawn out. It's very stressful. Poor freaking, you all had to put up with me going, hey, they didn't get a call. Oh, guys, Stubby's here.
Hey,
Stubby. Stubby, my little mushroom that my sister-in-law gave me. Stubby is here. So if anybody has any questions for Stubby, he's here. He's a JC fan.
Of course.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. No, they're bringing the show back.
I have some really good shots of you on my cell phone when you were kissing Stubby last night. So I will release those shortly.
Blackmail material.
Oh no, I'm just putting that out.
Oh yeah. Listen here, Tyler. You know what I'm wondering? Where's the audition casting call for the new host of Big Brother 20? Huh?
According to Rob has a podcast, like they're
Did you mute him?
I didn't do anything. I
There's
didn't
no
touch
sound.
anything. I didn't touch anything. Hold on.
I'm suspicious.
Like, seriously, hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Say something, Tyler.
No, because now you're gonna mute you.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I
there we
swear to
go.
God, there was no muting going on.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah, I wish there were.
They were talking on Rob has a podcast about like apparently CBS is shopping around for who would be like a new host. There's been a lot of conflicting articles that have been posted lately about like will she or won't she return. I'm kind of leaning more towards the side of her not coming back. I think that she's like, why does she need this headache? Why does she need this stress kind of thing? It's very clear that like her relationship with CBS is kind of not in a good place right now, and it's understandably so that she can walk away and maybe get something else and something a little bit better.
I have a suggestion. Why don't they just hire Jeff?
No.
Ew, no, please.
Oh, I'm muting everybody. What?
God.
This is a mutiny.
We're all like,
Allison,
God, no.
This is a Facebook casual opinion. Can you explain why?
Oh,
Oh. Shots fired.
no. Timeout. Tyler goes into timeout.
When they stopped showing Jeff on like Jeff Fish on the live feeds, I was like, "Thank you, Jesus."
Why do you want
think
Jeff to
everyone
be
was.
the new host,
Oh,
Allison?
no, so
I'm not
We need to
talking
talk about this.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
got ganged up on.
Well, he's homophobic. He's not funny. Is this all of this like breaking news to you?
I just want to say, as Zachary Force said, they should hire me.
Yes.
yeah.
I love that.
You?
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend just texted me and said CBS should shop for Arissa Cox to be the new host of Big Brother US.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
be 100% here for that. Like that would be so amazing.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. She's coming back next year. Okay, that's all there is to it.
I don't know
Or
about that.
Ross Matthews.
Yeah.
Nobody's. Yeah. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to make a bet right now on whether or not Julie Chen is coming back. So let's make a bet.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
it.
will take that bet.
Let's do it.
I don't know what we're going to bet, but we can think about it.
Yeah, we'll have to think about it, but I would gladly take this bet with you.
Oh, the possibilities.
But no, I agree with Deb. I think that Ross Matthews is probably the #1 chalk pick for taking over the job. You say no to that, but you want Jeff to be the new host of
Look,
Big Brother?
I'm just saying no to that because you bitches said no to me.
No, I would like you on there.
Not me, Jeff.
I'd rather Allison than Jeff.
Thank
Yeah, same.
you. Oh, well, you guys just go ahead with the show. I'm just going to sit here.
You have to practice saying "but" first, though.
Oh,
But first,
See, I like it. Perfect.
we're gonna go to the jury house. We're just gonna follow Brett around because he's stuck in there with all these nerds.
Oh, I
Oh
know.
my
That was so
God.
funny.
I love
Yeah,
him
so
so
I
much.
really like that we got not 1 but 2 jury segments tonight.
Yeah.
So first we start with like Haleigh rolling in, and I have to say like Fessy like really grew on me like in these jury segments because I really liked how he was arguing with Bayleigh, and he's like, "You're the one that told everybody you have a power app. Like you're the one who like put up your alliance member," which he did too, of course. But like at least like he is admitting like, yeah, we as Falte like totally fucked up this season from start to finish. Like we literally are just going like one by one, like coming into the jury house. And he admits that like they really sucked and they really blew it. But Bayleigh is like on this power trip like always.
Yeah.
And she like can't admit like anything she did was wrong. And she's so annoying to me. She's garbage. Like I really can't.
Oh my God.
So that's so speaking of which, we were talking about you'd mentioned Rob has a podcast earlier. I just want to say Rob Cesternino is back, and I could not be happier.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his mother-in-law died
Yeah.
unexpectedly, but the show is not sad. I love everyone who does the show. I love Britt Wagamont. He's my favorite.
He's
But
fun.
I just miss him so much when he's not there. And dude, he came back last night.
With a
Guns
fiery
blazing.
passion. Yeah.
Go watch, listen to his Wednesday night shows. If you go to 17 minutes and 20 seconds to go into it. But he made an excellent point that I want to get on top of real quick.
Yeah.
Of how he was talking about how freaking boring Tangela is, and how freaking boring Angela, Tyler, and Kaycee, like it's just boring. Now, I agree with that, but I mean, you can't have drama in the house 24/7. I don't know what's gonna. I don't know.
It's always boring at Final Four and 3.
Yeah, it's like I don't even really know what to talk about right now. So go ahead.
Yeah, it's mind-numbing watching the Final Four.
Let's get in the chat. I want to see what's going on in the chat. They should hire me. A lot of people are saying that, just so you know. And they say they should hire Fessy. Fessy can be my co-host. He can be like my Ed McMahon.
He's going to start and end every show with, who flipped?
Who flipped? Who do you think flipped?
Oh, my God.
Seriously. Yeah, Kaycee's speech tonight before she had to vote. I was texting with some friends that are not you guys, and yeah, there are other people in my life. They're like, "Well, she just stop already. Just quit. We get it." I felt bad for her. I wouldn't want to be in that situation at all. I think she did a great job, but it did kind of go on and on. I was kind of waiting for her to say, "Tyler, I'm sorry, I'm evicting you."
I was hoping and praying for that.
My heart was beating so quick. Like, I was really hoping that she was going to do it. I was like, just hoping and praying, but of course it wasn't.
Yeah, and she did have like a really long speech. However, like I kept thinking the whole time, like it really sounds very genuine. Like I was believing everything that she was saying in terms of like it being a hard decision and everything. And I was thinking like this is really great jury management to whoever she's about to evict here.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think either one of them would have hard feelings, to be honest.
No, I mean she literally had no other choice. So
the thing is, will Tyler return the favor if he wins the final?
That's a tough question.
Yeah,
I think it matters because I think she won tonight. And I just think Kaycee's the winner. That's it. She makes it to final 2, which she will. I really think that she's going to win no matter what.
I think Deb brings up a good point, though. Like, there is a possibility that Tyler, like, cuts Kaycee if he wins the final 3 HOH. But
I feel like almost, like, I don't know, do you think that the jury would still be bitter and vote for JC? You think that's a possibility? No? You don't think so?
No, I think that Tyler has it, especially, like, after us seeing, like, that Haleigh is so vocal.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Like, yeah, like, Tyler, like, he did us all dirty, but he played an amazing game. Those are her words, not mine.
I was going to say, wait, Tyler? Giving Tyler compliments?
No.
Wow.
Whoa.
I am paraphrasing Haleigh.
He played an amazing game, admit it. Seriously.
No, I will not admit that. He has definitely had some flaws.
I don't think he played an amazing game, but I think he played a decent game. I think he played a pretty decent game.
I would put him in like the top 15 players of this game. That's where I would put him.
He's been the game since day one. How was that not amazing?
Because he's had a lot of hiccups and a lot of things that are just conveniently.
It's life. It's expect the unexpected. Shit happens.
So Taryn Armstrong on the Big Brother recaps for Rob Has a Podcast, he's brought up a really good comparison here. He said that Tyler is very much so the complete opposite of Vanessa from Big Brother 17. Yes. So he keeps saying that like Vanessa was really strategic. She could get her way out of like any type of situation by thinking really logically, but she lacked these social skills, which is ultimately like what dug her in. And then like on the flip side of that, Tyler is very good socially, but strategically, he has not made the right decisions a few times, like with his goodbye messages, with getting so close to Angela so publicly. I think that was a huge flaw in his game. And we saw tonight, like how JC like really went for him guns blazing, like during that nomination speech. Like,
they called him a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. He really let him have it. And like, and I feel like he really screwed up with, how like just like the theatrics of it all for the double eviction. I mean, we saw tonight in the jury segment how Brett was like, yeah, I had a final 2, you Sam had a final 2, like everybody had a final 2, and Brett kind of was almost like shaking his head like at that instead of like praising him for that good gameplay.
Yeah, but I definitely think that Haleigh will be influential on some votes.
I agree with that.
Because she's very level-headed and liked by everyone, and she's definitely well-spoken. So I definitely think. I mean, I don't think that she could sway Bayleigh because Bayleigh is just her own person. But
she is so unbearable.
I definitely think she could sway Rockstar. I definitely think she could sway Fessy, and she could definitely sway Brett.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
And Scottie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw her like rooting for Tyler, I was like, oh god, here we go.
And then the thing is too is then Scottie even said that like he's like, wow, like just because when they found out about all the final twos, he was like, I feel super betrayed by Tyler, but you know what? I still respect him on a game level. So like I think that Scottie's also a really big Tyler advocate. So
yeah, and that's who we were kind of like wondering yesterday. We were going through the jury votes, like Scottie like kind of was the biggest question mark for us in terms of where his head was at. So I'm glad that we got a little bit of clarity tonight in terms of like who he's thinking is like played the superior game and stuff.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say.
But if it's Tyler and Kaycee, I will be at peace with either one. I do want Kaycee to win, but if Tyler wins, I would not, I wouldn't be unhappy about that.
Well, he broke his pinky promise to Sam, and she's whatever that means.
She's like, I'm done with him. I never look at him the same way again.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's gonna vote for him in the win. I guarantee.
It's an emotional. It's gonna be an emotional vote for her. It's definitely gonna be emotional.
Yeah.
Bitter emotional.
She's gonna be like, I for once I agree with that whore. I'm gonna vote for Tyler for the win.
Agree with that whore.
Imagine if those two whores vote together.
I know, right?
I would love if she said that too when she casted the vote.
Yeah, she's like her like hand is in the bag and she's like looking up and she's like
she looks into the camera.
For once I agree with that whore. Here's my vote. Lock it in.
Oh my god. Oh god, that would be so good.
Oh my gosh. We've got a lot of people in the chat. They've got a lot of stuff. Did you notice Tyler rolled his eyes when he was put up? Yes, because nobody can take JC serious, especially when he calls you a little bitch.
Well, not only that, but like Tyler has this kind of like superiority complex like over everybody in the house. I really do think so. I think that he thinks he's like untouchable and he's totally not, Like I'm glad that JC kind of put him in his place.
Did you guys see the way that JC like walked away after he made his speech? He looked just so proud of himself. Like he just had like this sassy little walk.
I was proud of him.
I just thought it was so funny. He just was like, yep, that's right.
Yeah.
He puffed his little chest up. Yes. You could see him over the table.
He was so proud of his speech.
Did you guys see him in his little robe?
Oh my god, no, I missed that.
No, I haven't seen him in his little robe.
We got to get a picture of that.
Yeah, he had a little HOH robe.
That's
Did they have like a Polly Pocket like size like version for him? Or
they must have made a custom version.
That's so funny.
Wait, do they have?
But the sad thing is, I don't know if you guys heard, he didn't get any letters from home or.
So sad.
Did he get any letters from anybody?
That breaks my heart, honestly.
Friends. Yeah.
Like
hey, look, friends are family. They become your family when your family sucks.
Yeah.
True.
For sure.
That's why you people are my family.
Yeah, y'all are family. We're family. We're dysfunctional.
Isn't that what RuPaul?
Allison's like the sister I never wanted.
Shut up. What did you say? Shut up. You're the little brother I never wanted or asked for. What were you saying, Kyle?
I was gonna say, isn't that what RuPaul always says? Like you, that you like in this community, you choose your family. I think he said something along those lines before.
I'm not sure. I'm a bad gay. I've never watched RuPaul's Drag Race.
Really?
Never.
Yeah.
They just won an Emmy, another one.
I saw
Jesus.
that.
Tyler.
It's actually a really good show.
No, I think they should like.
I'm obsessed with it.
I thought that was a prerequisite for being gay.
I know,
a gay
like,
man was to watch Drag Race with RuPaul.
Like, gay guys like in New York, when I tell them I've never watched it, they are seriously like offended. I'm like, sorry, Big Brother and Survivor is my life.
I mean, I love all of those things.
Yeah,
well,
that's just a poor excuse for me.
I just want to say that my mother is in the chat. She's under my dad's name, James Edwards. I want to say hi to her. She has a question. She's asking what the comps will be next. Is it physical or mental? What is?
Yeah, so
it's always very physical for round one of HOH. Second round is always physical/mental.
Because last year we had the unicorns farting in their faces.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the third one is always a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's the last one is very 50-50, which Derek from Big Brother 16 has been very vocal against. He said that like it's bullshit that like after 100 days like you winning the game comes down to like a 50-50 crapshoot probably.
It's not. I do have to say it's not 100% crapshoot if
I think it is.
You spend the time with people and pay attention to people and listen to people and know them. If you don't have a good social game, you're going to lose that competition.
I mean, come on. Big Brother 17, like, they asked Johnny Mac, like, what was, like, the biggest, like, annoyance for him in the house? And he says, I don't know, people's bad teeth. Like, how are you supposed to, like, yes, he's a dentist, but, like, he could have, like, easily said something else because he's so unpredictable. Like, that should, I agree with Derek here, for once. Like, that should not, like, warrant, like, whether you win $500,000 after a 100-day game. I really
what would you suggest for a final three part three?
I definitely prefer the Big Brother Canada style, where it's more so like a quiz of like events that happened in the house, like really hard, like numbers questions and stuff. Like, yeah, it's more predictable who is going to win that final HOH, but I think it's very deserved. You know, Kevin in Big Brother Canada 5, like he beats Karen like no problem he beats Dimitri's no problem. And that was like a season-long battle because he knew like all of those dates and like he knew the answers to those questions, and that awarded him the win for that season. And I think that's fair.
I agree with Tyler. I think that like it should be based more on like factual events and less on like hearsay, because I think that it is kind of bullcrap for like you to spend that much time in the house and then like it comes down to like a what if type thing. But yeah, right. I think if it was more about questions and stuff that actually happened, that'd be a little bit more fair. Like, even like you said, it'd be more predictable, but at least like if you were paying attention and you really studied, then you would know the answer.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, that when they're questioning the jury to get these answers, you know, the jury can always give like red herring answers, like, you know, just you don't know.
That makes it even more unpredictable. Like that,
exactly.
Even more unpredictable.
Like that makes me more angry. Like
that's not fair at all. Yeah.
Do that. Right. Exactly. It's bullshit. It really is. But Big Brother US has always done it this way, so I don't see them changing that anytime soon.
I would totally give an answer that people would not expect.
Yeah. Or I would tell my alliance members, like, I'm going to, no matter like what the question is, I'm going to reference like this in particular or something, you know, to like give them like kind of like a clue.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. It's really stupid. But I want to say though, like this Final Four veto competition, very easy and tame in my opinion compared to like past seasons that we've seen. In my opinion, the Final Four veto is the most important competition of the entire season. Every season, like you are the sole vote to evict, like for the last round of like voting to evict anyway. Like in seasons past, they always have this like really immaculate, like crazy puzzle with like really crazy hard questions. And it's like a combination type of thing to like get like the right type of answers. And you can also like not know how the other people are doing. I really didn't like how like everybody else knew, like Tyler got strike one, JC is already out. You know what I mean? I feel like that puts the fear out of them a little bit compared to seasons past.
Yeah, because then they know who's eliminated, so then they know what they're up against.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Where they're completely blindfolded in the sense that like they don't know like who's ahead or anything like that, or like at any moment somebody can press the buzzer and like the game is over and somebody has won. Like that makes them like nervous and more panicked, and I feel like that makes for better television too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this Final Four veto. Allison, are you alive?
I'm answering the chat.
What are they saying? I'm using my phone now, so
that's okay. Let's see. Jury jury is currently under the impression that Kaycee and Angela have a final 2 deal. They will be blown away when they learn that Kaycee evicted Angela. Angela will respect Tyler's game more. I don't know. There's so. Hey guys, can we time out for a second? It's my mom's birthday tomorrow, and I want us all to sing happy birthday to my mom.
Aw.
Okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama June, Allison's mom. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Happy
Yay!
birthday.
That was heartfelt.
Yeah.
Let's not quit our day jobs, everyone.
Let's not.
Right.
Yeah, none of us were in sync. It was like I had an echo.
Yeah.
It's like you guys were listening to me to know the fucking words to happy birthday.
Yeah. I don't know.
You needed to be a maestro. We needed to like set the tempo first, you know?
Oh, I'll be your maestro.
Oh God.
I don't know, like a lot. It's like you got to think about like what is the jury voting based on? Some people are like, well, you know, I don't really think it has to do on who won how many comps or whatever. I feel like it's how they were treated while they were in the house, and I feel like that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like it was the way they were treated in the house and the way they were treated when they were put on the block and how they were handled. Yes, it does come into play in the end more about, well, you know, Tyler won all this. Well, Kaycee woke at the very end and won all this. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Kaycee, to me, treated people a lot better than Tyler. Tyler flipped a switch when he got involved with Angela and started getting cocky. They all got cocky. I'm just going to call it a spade a spade. All 3 of them got cocky. Kaycee, Tyler, and Angela got cocky. They thought they were going to be in the final 3. They were fake as shit to poor little JC, you know, when he won HOH. The poor guy really didn't even have anyone to even share in the joy of his HOH with. On top of that, not getting letters from his freaking family. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of sad in a way.
Yeah, and I think that if JC is taken out here at well, I guess like it's too late. Like he's not joining like the jury house. Never mind. He gets evicted like live on finale night probably.
Yeah.
You know, the third comp always comes down to the winner of comp number 1 and comp number 2, and they're always on that. What is it?
Like the scales.
The scales. Yeah. Like what kind of are they gonna throw some sandbags on there with little JC? How's that gonna work?
Oh my gosh.
They can throw Stubby on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, I'm going to adopt JC when I'm in Vegas.
Yes.
I'm going to bring him home to us. So
Perfect.
Look, JC. Yeah,
Tell
JC.
Him, his family can be my weekly meltdown.
Yes.
Yay.
Exactly. Come here. We'll take care of you. Here's the thing. He did some things in the house. Yeah, whatever. Here's the thing. People have done much worse. Okay? Stop judging and acting like you've never chased anyone's vagina with an ice cream scoop and licked an armpit. We've all been drunk as shit. It happens.
But he wasn't drunk. Like
I don't care.
I'm
listening. I'm making a point.
What were you gonna say, Kyle?
I was just gonna say, like, I mean, I don't hate JC. I just think that he is probably just not aware of some of the things that he was doing, and he's kind of like ignorant to that. I really don't like the way that he used the N-word because he said it more than once. So
I agree.
The first time he said it, I was like, okay. And him and Bayleigh had that talk, and I thought, okay, maybe he'll understand now. But then he got caught saying it like again. So like, I don't know why.
That was after like Big Brother like talked to him too about it.
And I don't know if it's like if he was just doing it just to fit in or like what the case was, but like I don't know. I hope that he doesn't like. I hope when he gets out of the house, because I know that they usually tell them to like stay off of the internet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's gonna get attacked really hard online when he gets on here. So
Well, basically, what happens is like right after the finale is done, you know how there's like a little bit of time between like the finale ending and then the backyard interview starting. So basically, like everybody, like post jury, speaks one-on-one with like a person that basically tells them like, all right, like here's like the stories about you that people were talking about this summer. Here's any like controversy that's happened, just so that you're aware that like you might be asked questions about this, like for the backyard interviews and stuff.
So do you think they'll tell him about his TMZ articles and all that?
Oh, absolutely. And Angela, well, she already knows about. Well, she
knows
that there was an article, but
she knows like, about the skin color thing. Yeah,
they all get debriefed. They tell them all the shit that went down and what they have to look out for. And
that's probably so like crazy to like come out and just get all of this like wave of just like craziness hitting you. I don't know, just like after being in there for so long.
Oh, I know.
Like it probably is so weird.
Crazy finale, and then like going and like getting all of this like, you know, imagine like not knowing like how you're perceived, and then like somebody telling you like, all right, we're about to throw you into the wolves, and P.S. like America hates you because of this one thing that you mentioned one time.
And then they push you out, and then
right, and then they're
and
like,
then it's like good luck.
Exactly. It's really hard.
Allison, so are you going to be mommy for JC?
I'll be JC's mommy. I just feel like, listen, y'all, I live in the South. I know racism. Okay. I may not be a victim of it, but I've seen it. I've intervened to stop it. And, you know, I do not believe I have actually looked into the eyes of an actual horrible, hateful racist. And I can tell you, I don't think JC is a racist. I think he's ignorant.
Yeah.
There's a world of difference between just being a racist and being ignorant. You can hate me. I don't give a shit. That's just the way it is. I don't know what his family life was like. I mean, if his family doesn't have anything to do with him now, who knows how much they had to do with them growing up. I mean, if you don't have the proper guidance in life, you're going to make the wrong life choices and you're going to say the wrong thing. That's just life. And yeah, he's 28 years old, almost 30. And that window, in my opinion, is kind of almost closed to make mistakes like that also, because you do know the difference between right and wrong. It's not like you're some 21-year-old hick redneck that was thrown in the Big Brother house, never seen a Latina or an African American or anyone like that, or encountered a homosexual. You don't know not to say certain things.
Aaron.
Yeah. Like Aaron from whatever.
Well,
15.
And the thing is too, is it's funny because like JC is a minority, like he's Latino, he's gay. So it's like, you think out of anyone, he would know what that feels like to be discriminated against.
Right. I agree.
You know, so
minority, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So maybe that has something to do with the fact that he said those things, because maybe it's like he has that insecurity. Like, I don't know.
I think it's also because, you know, he doesn't have that family, that strong family support. I think he does a lot of things for attention.
That's true.
And some people who are minorities believe that because they are also a minority, that they can say certain things and it's okay. And it's and he may have African-American friends that let him say that. Well, you know, I have Black friends as well. And I'll be the first, I would never say that, even joking in a song, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me either. No.
But let's
it's not that hard to say that.
That's not what this show's about.
Yeah, so I think we're all in agreement in terms of like where we stand with JC. But let's talk about JC's game. Do we think that he's drawing dead at this point to win the game?
It depends on how he does in the comp.
I mean,
think the comps will be how he makes it. It's not going to be, I don't know.
Could you imagine if he? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, go ahead, Kyle.
Could you imagine if he just pulls a Paris and just wins the final HOH? Like
He very well could. I mean, like,
I would die.
I really doubt that he would win part 2. So I think like part 1 is do or die for him. If he wins part 1, he has a 50-50 shot of winning part 3. And honestly, maybe a little bit more than 50-50, because he did win this What the Bleep HOH, which I think is kind of similar in the sense that like you're predicting like what like these past house guests have said. So if that's any indicator that like maybe this final HOH is not like a total crapshoot, I think that HOH is probably evidence to support that. So I think if JC like does win part 1, he has a good shot of not only taking out one of that threesome, but now taking out 2 of that threesome, which is really incredible, actually.
Yeah, he would definitely take out Tyler.
Really?
I think so too.
I think really.
Oh yeah.
They brought up a good point. No one even mentioned him in the jury house.
Okay, if he does that, then I'm down for him to win.
Well, that's the thing. He's not going to get mentioned in the jury house because no one can physically see his game. Like, they're going to get videos each week, and they're going to see who won HOH, who won veto, yada, yada, yada. They're going to see the goodbye message. But they're not going to see all the chit-chat in the HOH room and, you know, all the underhanded, you know, behind the doors chit-chat that he does. So no one sees his game.
Yeah, they're gonna watch it back and definitely be like, "Wow."
Oh,
like,
I think it really just all depends on how he explains it. You know, how like his final speech is. You know.
Yeah, and I don't think he can. I don't think he can verbalize it sufficient enough for them to respect that game.
Yeah. So you're saying like even if JC gets himself to final 2, he's not winning.
No, he's not winning.
I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Who do you guys think has given the worst final 2 speech? In my opinion, I'd say Gina Marie, but...
Oh, Gina Marie. Oh, absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like the most awkward... Hers was so awkward. It was painful. It was so painful to watch.
Like, is there something wrong with her? You know?
She said I remember her saying, she's like, if I defended anybody, I'm sorry. She said defended instead of offended. She's like, if I defended any one of you, I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, you need to go back to school.
Oh God, she's an idiot.
I can't remember anybody's speeches.
I think Liz Nolan is also in the running for worst final 2 speech because she literally had nothing prepared for her final 2 speech.
She wasn't expecting to be there at all.
Yeah, she thought that she was being cut at that point.
What about the twin? She said Zachary Forrest asked Liz.
That's
what she said.
Yeah.
Maybe Kayla. I have to agree with that. That was pretty
bad. Sabrina in Big Brother Canada too.
Yeah,
I don't remember her speech.
I didn't see it.
The Pax brothers, even though it was a winning speech. Yeah, I would actually say probably the Pax brothers.
I wish Kelsey would have won.
She would have gotten my vote.
Like, I would have voted for Kelsey. The brothers were so stupid.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, Kelsey actually, like, okay, when she came back, she actually utilized her second chance. And I don't know. I just felt like she deserved it.
Allison's yawning at this conversation.
Sorry.
No. I'm not yawning. I'm just, oh my God.
She woke up at 4 o'clock. Don't you know?
Right. Everybody, she woke up at 4:30. She works. I love you, Allison. I just hope that I hope that whatever our combination is for final 2, we get as much passion and fire as we got last season in Big Brother Canada. Like, I want to see like whoever like screaming at the audience, like making their case for the final 2, like fighting till the bitter end, just like Paris and Kayla was.
You know, Kaycee's gonna be like, "Let's go."
Yeah,
in her final speech.
Let's go.
I have a question from the chat. Another wants to know: do you think that the final speeches will be tense, like it was with Dan versus Ian, when Dan said he carried Ian for as long as he could, and then he won when it counted?
Yeah, I'm very curious to see if it is a Kaycee Tyler final 2, which is very likely now. I'm very curious to see like if they're going to throw each other under the bus. And I think a lot of that depends on who goes first, you know?
Nobody's throwing. Liz, can I say something real quick? Those two are not going to throw each other under the bus. It's going to be a puke BFF fest. I'm going to throw up. It's not going to be exciting. I don't care. I want Kaycee to win over Tyler, but at this point, between the two of them, I could live with whoever wins. It's not going to be exciting. The only way that this is going to be exciting for me next Wednesday, if little JC, Mutant Elizabeth, whatever his last name is, makes it into the final 2, and then I will be all about it. I may have a gnome on the show with me next Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll see. And what do you? Another question is, like, I know like a lot of people on Rob Has a Podcast, they've been talking about this. Does the winner of this season kind of determine, like, in a positive or negative way, like your overall thoughts and feelings on how great or not great this season was? Like, say, like, so for instance, like, even though I've been like really vocal against like me not liking Tyler as a player, I think like if he wins, I understand how it happened, and I think that he'll have played like a deservingly like winning game, and that to me doesn't change the fact that like this season, in my opinion, is the best season probably since season 10. It's been a long time since we've had a Big Brother season this good, and it's set the bar really high for next year for sure. And it's the season we deserve after the absolute terrible shit show that was last year.
I would agree with you, Tyler, and I'd also say like the thing that I think that made this season really good is I think it kind of it really reminded us of like why we love Big Brother and like why the show is what we have grown to love. So because I think last year we definitely like we lost it because we're like, what the hell is this? What are we watching?
Right.
The fact that a girl with a crutch or cast won a running competition just defines that season completely. Like it's just my god, bullshit. Awful. I mean, Kevin was the best thing to come out of that season.
Jessica and Cody were the best things to come out of that season.
Well,
fight me.
No, I mean, I love them in the sense that they were the only ones to like try to go against Paul. Like in a sense, like in that sense, I think they were really great. But I don't know.
That's all right. I understand that Jody is pretty polarizing to some people, but I
don't hate them. I'd say I don't like Cody that much. I like Jessica.
Yeah.
But I don't like that Cody said those transphobic remarks and then he wouldn't apologize for it. So that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So that's
true. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can't like rat on Big Jeff if we're supporting Cody. I guess that's true.
But I mean, like I said, I still respect that he was one of the only people who went against Paul and didn't want to be one of Paul's minions. Like in a game point, I think he was great. But on a personal level, I'm not really fond of Cody.
Yeah. The thing is, you can go against the vet, but you don't do it right at the gate. You don't.
Well, yeah, and I think he went about it the wrong way. Like, didn't he like not tell anybody what he was doing?
Yeah, he didn't tell what he was doing. He did it. He just went about it the whole. You can't just do it right at the gate. You got to wait 3 weeks, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, and he should have been working on his alliance to get them to turn on Paul instead of just like blindsiding them. Exactly. Because I think that's what screwed him over was because he didn't tell anyone, and then everyone felt like, oh well, we can't trust this guy. He's not going to talk to us. He's not going to tell us his plans. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he should have definitely went about that completely different.
I think like the big differences between this season and last season were one, like of course like it was all newbies, but we haven't seen in a while like a really great strong divide like right down the middle of different alliances and different sides. And for the first half of the game, you know, Falte was winning left and right, and then Level 6 was winning like the later end of the game. And we haven't seen a really great divide like that. Like it reminds me of like Big Brother 6 in terms of like the friendship versus the Sovereign 6. And it was really great to see. And also Kaitlyn Herman, she is the sole reason that the Big Brother 20 is the best pre-jury Big Brother that we've ever seen. And I hope and manifest in Uncle Louie's name that she returns in the future season because she is amazing.
I have no doubt that she will not. Like if they do have more vets come back, I'm sure she will definitely be one of the ones they call.
Yeah, who else do you guys think like from this season would get like the call for an All-Star?
I think that Brett. I think Brett, Kaitlyn, Haleigh, and
Tyler.
I don't think Tyler. I don't know. I think that him, Kaycee, and Angela are very like, you know, as Rob like ranted at, like very
Grandpa
boring
Lou
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd rather see Grandpa Lou than Tyler back again.
I'd say Brett, Haleigh, and Kaitlyn are probably like the front runners for that.
Yeah, I would agree
Yeah.
with
Do you think Bayleigh will bite Angela's lip?
that. I hope that there's some like blood like coming out of her mouth like while she's asking Tyler like a question. Like I hope she's like shouting at him like at that level and feed again.
Don't Kaitlyn gave us the drama that Audrey gave us in Big Brother 17.
I disagree with that. I think Kaitlyn like brought it on such like a bigger level. Like,
I was gonna say
for
she
a
was.
longer amount of time.
Audrey brought it on big.
I don't know about that. She like kind of imploded and then like hid in like a cave for like an entire week.
Oh no, that was a whole other thing. I'm talking about her drama.
During like Big Brother 17?
Oh yeah, where this one said this one and that one said that one and you did this and this.
Nothing compared to Kaitlyn.
I was gonna say Kaitlyn was a hot mess from day one, but she was a beautiful hot mess. Like
I mean, the moment that like the editors like made that third eye come out of her forehead,
oh my god, yes.
I was dying. That was so funny.
That was really good. And then they trolled us with Grandpa Lou like later on. Like Kaitlyn's impact.
Yeah.
I think it was like what, like 6 or 7 episodes after she went home, Grandpa Lou makes an appearance because it was when JC was like, Grandpa Lou's here.
Yeah, and
whatever. And then he pooped. Yeah, I was like Kaitlyn's impact.
So another question I had for you guys, who do you guys think was like the best and worst casting like of this season? Like who was like the biggest star in terms of casting, and who do you guys think was the biggest flop? I've already said that like I think Kaitlyn's like the what's that?
The biggest flop.
I think Scottie was the biggest flop.
I'd say Winston was the biggest flop.
Yes,
that's good too.
Yes, Winston was the biggest flop
because he was okay. The thing about Winston was I was so on his side, like at pre-season. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be great. He's gonna be awesome. And then we got his intro video with the guns, and I was like, oh god.
I know.
And then he wanted to break. What did he want to? And then we went on his like psycho rampage when he was like he wanted to like punch Scottie or break Scottie or whatever he said. And I was just like, this dude is crazy.
And yet Rachel was a big flop too. I'm just saying.
She was a flop. I'm sorry.
I understand where you guys come from with that, but just because I like have a connection to Rachel, I was rooting for her.
Personality, I think she's a sweet, sweet girl.
Oh yeah,
But she is a terrible at this game.
Yeah,
she got too paranoid. If she would have chilled out and not,
I don't know.
Like,
I still stand by the fact that like Rachel. I don't put her at fault for telling Angela that information because like Rachel had no reason not to trust Angela 100% with that information.
Well, not that part. That part I understand. I'm saying like the part that I think that, well, I mean, I'm sure that they use this as like a vehicle to evict her, but like when they were saying like they were really not liking how she was like freaking out. Like she was like freaking out all the time. Didn't like they say like they were like sick of her freaking out and all this stuff.
So I think that's more so like, you know how like in classic like Big Brother, like everybody always villainizes the target.
That's what I was saying. Like they were using it as like a vehicle to like be like, oh, this is why we're evicting her. But really it was because they thought she was a liar.
Exactly. Like they thought she was a liar. So that like after that happens is when they start saying like, yeah, Rachel, like she's like super paranoid. Like what's wrong with her kind of thing.
Wasn't it Tyler that like kind of was the one who kind of like pushed Angela to like believe that Rachel was lying to her?
Yeah.
So it was Tyler's fault.
Yeah. And I think like if it weren't for that, like I think Rachel could have done a lot better in this game. But I understand that like she wasn't like really riveting television. I think that her funniest thing was like the 0 stars thing, and that like happened to her. It wasn't her own thing.
The yelling thing was hilarious too. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
that was so funny.
Was so funny. 0 stars.
Yeah, that was
Allison,
so excellent.
Are you alive?
I think she's in the chat.
I think my big disappointment is Sam. She had so much momentum, and then a lot of people don't like this, but I liked her when she was HOH. I like that she's like, I got my mind made up. This is what I'm doing. Don't come up here and kiss my ass. You can come up here and hang out with me. That's cool. I don't really want people hanging out in my room when I'm not here. I don't know if that's a Southern thing. I don't know what that is. I want you in my business, And when my mind's made up, my mind's made up. Period.
Yeah, no matter what you say to me, I'm putting out that whore.
It's not. I'm getting that whore out. You know, that's it. I'm taking care of the horse. But you know, I did like Sam. I felt bad for her at times, but I also have a major issue with Big Brother casting people who don't fucking apply for it. Okay. Yes. Who have oh my God, this person has 1 million Instagram followers. Maybe they're interesting. Yeah, they're interesting for the 30-second videos that they put on Instagram. That doesn't mean they're going to be interesting 24/7 for 100 days.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that they found Bayleigh on Instagram.
Okay, well, she doesn't. She was interesting to me.
And I heard that she was also offered Survivor first, but she didn't want to do it. So then they were like, "Oh, how about you want Big Brother?" And she was like, "Okay."
I would take Big Brother first. Just saying.
Bayleigh was she caused some drama, but she was just a huge flop to me. Because I've been pretty vocal this season about like we all loved Bayleigh at first, and then we turned her back on her, but then we all got collectively a second wind of Bayleigh, she's got this, the moment she got the power app and won head of household and stuff like that. But then after she won head of household, so terrible. And even in the jury segment that we got tonight, she still can't own up to the fact that she fucking blew it during her HOH.
Yes. I literally cannot believe she would tell someone who's not in her alliance about her biggest secret. I just don't understand the logic she had. And she was like, oh, it just kind of came out. It's like, girl. And then the thing that bothers me so much about that as well is that she gave Fessy so much crap. She's like, if you tell anyone about this app. And then she went and ran and told Rachel.
I feel like this whole season has been everybody just shitting on Fessy. I feel like, with JC being you're so stupid at this game, just listen to me the whole time. I know, right? But poor Fessy, he just sits there and takes it. He's like, okay, sure. He never gets upset or anything. Even tonight when Bayleigh was coming for him, he's just along for the ride. The big roller coaster ride.
One thing I wanted to bring up real quick too, during the goodbye segments or the goodbye messages for Angela, you know how Tyler and Kaycee both revealed to her that the reason why she was going home is because of the alliance they had. She was stone-faced. Do you think that really had any emotional connect? Do you think do you think that hit her at all, or do you think she doesn't care? Because
say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay, so during the goodbye messages for Angela tonight, Kaycee and Tyler revealed to her the reason why they both wanted her, or Kaycee said the reason she was evicting her was because her and Tyler had their final two since the beginning.
I think she was good with.
You think, because she literally, but Angela's like that sometimes. She has no reaction. She doesn't show emotion that much.
I think so I was them both so much. I don't think that it's a shock to her.
She's not surprised. She's like, okay, so it makes sense why she did it. Okay. Yeah,
and she loves them both so much, and I definitely think, regardless of what happens, she's voting for Tyler if he gets beat.
Well, of course, but
I think that I think both of them were just doing some extra jury management. But if I were either of them, I would have used my goodbye message to say listen, Tyler, Sam, Kaycee, I honestly would lie in this situation and say, listen, because they won't be able to compare notes before they vote. So, throw Tyler under the bus if you're Kaycee. Say, listen, Tyler's going to say that, we had a final two deal, but, he was, plotting against you the entire time. I'm sorry, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, because they're being evicted so late, they don't have, the time to, kind of compare notes and compare stories and stuff in the jury house.
Yeah.
Villainize him.
Allison, I wanted to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
23andMe did an update.
Oh, I have that.
Have you done it?
I've done 23andMe. I have one.
Okay, yeah. Well, they've done an update to their ancestry. So, where sometimes they have things that are unlisted.
Yeah.
There's more things I just found out I'm Black. 2%.
What?
Wow.
That's crazy.
This show has been sponsored by 23andMe.
Yeah, 23andMe is amazing, man. I gotta
That's
do
really
Use your promo code Finley for 20% off your
Finley.
first.
Finley
Promo code
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Friendly Mitchell.
I think like this is probably like the last time we're talking about the season before like the finale airs, really. So do you guys have any like last thoughts about like this season as a whole or anything?
Well, Tuesday we will be doing the Survivor David versus Goliath precast analysis, but the first part of that we're going to discuss some of what's been going on, and which probably won't be a lot. But I think it's been a great season. I've been thoroughly. It always slows down towards the end, and it's hard to find things to really. I'm excited. I don't know. Love me, hate me. I don't care. You don't sign my paycheck. But JC, I'm rooting for the underdog. That's just the way I feel.
Deb, Kyle, any last thoughts?
I'm black.
Deb's black, 2%.
No, I'm just excited that I just can't believe the season's finally over almost, but I think it's been really fun to watch the season. And again, like we said earlier, this season's definitely shown us why we love Big Brother, and it's just been really refreshing to have a season that we have people that we can actually enjoy watching and not want to scream. And so yeah, overall I think the season's just been really fun to watch, and I'm excited that I don't know, I'm excited for Celebrity Big Brother and see what's gonna happen next.
We will be covering Celebrity Big Brother. Tyler, you will be covering.
I would love to come back too.
Absolutely, we'll be covering that.
I can't remember if you said you were refusing to do it or not. I don't know.
And also very excited to see Omarosa give her thoughts on Big Brother 20. That made me really excited to hear.
Wait, what's happening? I didn't hear this. What?
At the end, like Julie Chen Moonves said that Omarosa is coming back on like the talk show thingy with Ross and Marissa.
Off the block. Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, hey, Omarosa, what a great villain.
I love how Rob Cesternino today said that he's not good. He's going to go a different route. He's not going to be Rob Cesternino Moonves. He's just going to be Rob Chen.
I like that. Perfect.
So I'm going to be Allison Chen.
Perfect. I'll be Tyler Moonves.
Yes.
Yes. Who is Julie Jen Moonves? Are you messing with me?
Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls.
No, he's not a troll. He's like, were you messing with me the other night when we were talking about that? I hope they cast Hulk Hogan for Celebrity.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing. We need to discuss this. We won't discuss it tonight, but we definitely will, because me, Deb, and the fabulous Miss Fairchild and I, we did oh God, y'all, we got to end this. I don't know what's happening with my hair. Oh God. Anyway, you
know what'd be fun to do? We should do like a speculation thing.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Right?
Maybe in the off-season podcast.
I know. Look, cool. It's gone. Is it gone?
Yeah.
It's really okay, Allison.
I'm a mess.
I'm excited for BB Can 7 too. So.
Hell yes, I am so excited.
Lucky number 7.
And we're gonna cover Big Brother Canada differently, I think, when it comes back on, since we can watch it live on that link instead of doing it once a week. I think it would be fun to do it on the eviction night. I'm just throwing it.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
We can have our funeral live.
Yes, we have our funerals live. So guys, that's it. Glad I found my weekly meltdown. Glad Tyler invited me back. Glad everyone here is so smart and beautiful. It warms my heart. Can I be emotional for a minute?
Oh boy, here we go. She's about to get corny.
Can I be emotional? I'm sad. I'm a little depressed because Big Brother's ending in a week, and I'm going to miss doing this with everyone. Our Survivor following is not as big as Big Brother, which is fine. we have more interaction with the Big Brother people. And I have been in love with Big Brother since June of 2000. And I will watch it even when it sucks, because that's dedication.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't dare call myself a super fan, because I cannot quote and say things like Tyler can, and Tyler is a genuine super fan. And I just, if I don't get to say it next week, thank you everyone for being a part of this. Please, if you've never watched Survivor, we're covering it. If you're not interested, hey, we're covering it. We'll make it fun for you. Okay? We go live every Wednesday after Survivor. Of course, not next week, because that will kill us.
Yes.
It will kill us. We'll be really saying nasty shit to each other, and it won't be funny. I look like a biker chick right now.
Wait, can I just say something like
This is
nice and
weird.
sentimental too?
Yeah, what?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, Allison, for bringing us all together. This
I was
is my
going to
first
mute you
season.
now. I'm not.
This is my first I've always wanted to kind of like do like a recap or coverage of Big Brother as long as I've been like a super fan of the show, and I thank you for the opportunity for bringing us all together and talking about this. And this Wednesday for the finale, I'll be at my grandmother's house, and she's actually the one that introduced me to Big Brother. I watched it with her. Yeah, I watched it with her. I watched Big Brother 8 with her one summer when I was at her beach house, and I just fell in love with like Evil Dick and Danielle and like their story. And so it's and it's still like one of my favorite Big Brother stories that's ever been told. They're one of the best alliances ever, in my opinion. But I just to like close that out, I'm excited to watch a Big Brother finale with her for the first time, and I'm
excited for you too.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, and hopefully she'll like come on the show for a few minutes and just talk about like her experience with Big Brother too, because that's where it all originated with me.
That's wonderful. And Deb too, she actually brought all of us together, because I didn't know
That's
Tyler until Deb. So Deb has, been responsible for helping get people on this show like Kevin Schluber. And, I just think it's, everyone that we've had on the show. We've had Ethan on the show. We've had Charlie Thweet on the show. We had Bill, how do you pronounce Bill's last name? Methling? We had Bill Methling on one time, but the camera pooped out. So we'll have him back on for Survivor. And Andreas and Kyle and everybody who's come on the show.
Clifford,
Nate, everybody.
Ryan, that was funny.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to you guys as well, because this has definitely been very, very fun. Obviously, this is my first time doing this as well, so I'm getting used to it. But I've just really enjoyed spending time with you guys and talking about the show. So
we actually met Kyle through the chat, didn't we?
Yes.
Which show was it? It wasn't Big Brother.
Well, I've actually been watching you for a long time, but I think I just recently, when you started doing the live shows with the chats and like I've watched you since like I think 17 to 18 maybe. But because I think that's when I found your videos. But anyway, but I've been watching you for a while, and then when you finally started doing like the live chats and stuff, and then I just started, I don't know, communicating, and then here I am. I'm on the show. So
see what happens?
Yeah.
You could cross over. I would like to have more people come on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're ever in, I've been throwing it out there. If you are a big Survivor fan, send me an email. Memphis Darling, MEMPHISDARLING @gmail.com. And let's see. Come on.
Or just reach out to any of us on social media. Yeah. We'll connect and make it happen.
Yeah. But I think that's it, you guys. I appreciate it. And we'll be back Tuesday for the cast analysis show. I can't wait. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we really appreciate everyone's love and support. And I've always said it. If you ever have any questions about maybe starting your own YouTube thing, shoot me an email. I'll tell you what I know and try to help you. If you have any links to your own YouTube channel, I'm not a snob. Throw it in the comments. I don't care. Big Brother versus Survivor Showdown. It's going to be real. Anyway, please subscribe to my weekly meltdown on YouTube. I forgot. I don't even know. I got to get it at 4:30 anymore. Okay. Subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. And also, please like the page on Facebook. I'm the only one on there, My Weekly Meltdown. You can also follow me on Instagram at the.memphis.darling. I post a lot of selfies and pictures of my cat. Okay? And I'm on the Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. You can find Deborah on Twitter at My Next Life, Debbie, and it's DEBI. I still don't know why she spells it that way, but what else? My Next Life, Debbie, DEBI. Because she stands out. Why is she going to spell it like everyone else?
Right.
Hello? It's a boring way to spell it. DEBBIE. Boring. And how can people find you, Kyle?
You can find me on Twitter at KAllenoh. That's KALLENOH.
Okay.
Kyle's very good at the Twitter game.
Oh, and that is, yes, very good. Y'all are all good except I suck. We have 868 listen, we have 800.
You didn't give my social media a shout.
Oh,
yes. I didn't do that on purpose either.
I say all these nice things about you.
Seriously, I went on purpose. Go ahead.
So you can follow me at TLyonz, TLYONZZ, and my new photography page, which is Scratch Studios NY.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
I just want to say for the record, we have 868 subs. Do you know how many we had when we started doing Big Brother?
How many?
We had a little over 700.
Nice.
So we're growing. You know, if I never gained any more, I'd be happy. It's not about that with me. I don't do this because I want to make money. Obviously, I've been doing this for 3 years. You think I've made like $3.89? Okay.
Real quick before we wrap up, just one last prediction. Who do we think is taking it home?
Kaycee.
Yeah, Kaycee.
Someone give me a coin so I can flip a coin.
I think
you need to put a dot in a cup.
This is gonna surprise everybody, but I think Tyler's got it.
I kind of think
after seeing the jury segment tonight, I think Tyler has it.
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
I think they both deserve it.
I think it'll be close.
I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be.
It'll be a 5-4 vote. Watch.
Yeah, which is exciting.
I swear.
Can't wait.
I love 5-4 votes. Those are the best.
They are the best. I love it.
Because then it's not stupid predictable. It's not like, it's like, especially last year when it was like, oh, it's Paul, then it's Josh, then it's Paul, then it's Josh. And I was like, oh my God. Good. And then the final key, you're like, and it's Cody's key of all keys. Okay, so see, that's why that's why I like Cody in that sense. When he was voted for Josh, that was iconic. Yeah. Just because it's funny because he hated Josh, but it's like he hated Paul more. So
yeah. So we have 2 for Kaycee and 2 for Tyler. So we'll see.
All right.
And, none for JC. So we'll see.
None for Gretchen Wieners. Bye.
Yeah. So we'll see who comes out on top on Wednesday.
All right. And again, please join us at 8/7 Central on Tuesday for a little bit of Big Brother and a little bit of Survivor cast analysis. And then we'll be back the next night, Wednesday at 9:30, 10:30 Central. I'm calling in sick Thursday. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching, and we love you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya. We will stay black. Winston said stay black. We will.
Stay black.
What?
We will. Right on.
What is that in reference to?
Shut up, Tyler. You
Deb, because Deb's 2% black, remember?
She's 2% black.
Okay.
I can't. I got to get out. I'm ending the show. I'm ending this shit.